In early 2000, I was active user of bulletin board systems and FIDO.net. Using that bulletin board systems, I was able to download the first so-called CTF of those times. Virus samples and small com programs which were unusable by themselves, but Razer was protected. Idea was to dig in and learn more about virus-free techniques and debug programs to understand how protection works. On the other side, FIDO community was very friendly, and there were various EHEC conferences separated by topics like debugging, disassembling, and so on. Also, back in that time, the concept of TSR, terminate stay resident, impressed me a lot, and I started to learn assembler, which in turn gave me a solid understanding of both hardware components and essential OS processes under the hood. After a few years, I slowed down with assembler and started to learn more about networking, GNU Linux and server-side technologies. This way I got a lot of knowledge, not focused on only one area or direction, which later helped me a lot back to cybersecurity track and concentrate on cybersecurity issues and their resolution. If such questions arise, I don't miss the opportunity to say thanks to my beautiful team. I know how to bring together a united team and foster committed and effective team members so that a business can grow and thrive, and in my case, thanks to strong cyber resilience. Deep technical knowledge allows me to set high performance standards and lead by own example, sharing a vision, setting clear goals, and then motivate and enable team to reach them. Back in 2014, I was very focused on individuals, mentoring, building skills for team members for the long term. For sure, the formula for success consisted of many secret components, and the main of which were strong upper management support. I was able to combine a business vision and values, which in turn should be protected to attract and maintain loyal customers, partners, and other stakeholders. For sure, in our case, customers is our gamers. Ability to foster trust and respect by bringing both teams and stakeholders together toward the common vision and focused end goal. Moreover, positive team relationships were established, and we worked together with strong emotional bonds. As the team was aligned and motivated, in turn they received the freedom to develop specific ways to reach the shared goal, which always worked out. Later, together we raised up as first official computer emergency response team in video game industry. Right excerpt. Initially, when I completely found myself and decided to stick with cyber security field, I was interested to gather a solid understanding of both organizational sides of cybersecurity processes and deep knowledge of all underlying technologies, which stays behind attractive words like penetration testing, cyber resilience, and hardening. My idea was to understand both sides step by step without missing a single little thing. That's why I started learning both processes, frameworks, and tools, attack and defense techniques with each day practice. One of the best sides of eSeek and Theo course were valuable links to subjects that was covered in chapters and slides. This works in a perfect way. I guess it was initially planned. You get a solid understanding of the particular subject, and after a chapter or slides, go to learn more about it from different angles, which in turn contributes to a good understanding of what has been learned. Security is a beautiful world and game without end on the other side. So I advise to admit that you should be always self-motivated, dedicated, and strive to get yourself familiar with both technology and practice. My advice will be to start your journey only with time-tested, certified companies such as eSeek and Seal. Those you can be sure of, and the certificates you get after successfully passing the exams are in high demand by the industry. When you're just starting, create a file where you will track your daily progress on a mandatory basis. On the one hand, this will inspire you with your daily progress in short term, and on the other hand, it will discipline you in the long term. When you will start working in the field, do your best to choose approaches that are appropriate for different situations. And what most important, do not hesitate to make immediate decisions when the need arises. In the same way, staying in line with your company processes.